Here comes Ryan Villopoto. He got him. The Monster Energy Kawasaki rod has just jumped into the #1 rod.
Can you imagine being on a 250F against the best in the world of 250s and 450s, and then you hole shot both motos, and then you lead every single lap, both motos? Like, that kid killed it.
Ryan Villopoto was an absolute beast on the track. He competed in the AMA Motocross Championships from 2005 to 2014. Ryan Villopoto is a 4-time 450 AMA Supercross champion and a 2-time 450 AMA Motocross champion and a 3-time 250 AMA Motocross champion. He was also a member of the winning USA team at 2006, 7, 8 and 11 motocross destinations. So, he wasn't a rookie in the European motocross tracks. In 2015, Ryan Villopoto chose to compete in the MXGP. The first Grand Prix was in Qatar. Ryan Villopoto's MXGP debut wasn't friendly. In the first race, he finished in 9th place, and in the second race in 8th place. By the way, Ryan Villopoto came to MXGP after a great season in Supercross, where he finished in 1st place. That's about the first stage, so let's move on to the second stage. The Thailand Grand Prix was completely dominated by Ryan. Villopoto won the qualifying race by 30 seconds over second place Clement Desalle. The next day, everyone lined up, and Ryan Villopoto continued what he had started in qualifying race. He finished in 1st place, 10 seconds behind Clement Desalle, just like on Saturday. In the second race, Antonio Cairoli showed his leadership and status to finish 1st. Clement was 2nd again, and Ryan finished 3rd. But Ryan Villopoto won the overall, and it was his first career Grand Prix title.
That's for sure. Well, Villopoto already on the back of his teammate Rattray there. Already found a way past the number 17. Looking to the inside, he goes for double single, and Ferris.
After this stage, many saw that Ryan Villopoto will be a serious competitor to riders like Antonio Cairoli, Clement Desalle, Gautier Paulin, Maximilian Nagel, Romain Fabre, and more. Of course, Ryan Villopoto has proven that many times at the motocross destinations, but starting the season in Europe on different types of tracks is completely different deal.
He was the fastest man on track as well by half a second. Here's 5.4 seconds. Cairoli sets the fastest lap of the race this time, a 1:38.2.
By the same token, Paul, how many times have we seen Tony Cairoli hole shot on escape in a moto? I mean, Max Nagel did it perfectly at round 1 overall. I was thinking yesterday it'd be strange not to see Tony Cairoli on the podium at the first 2 rounds.
Takes the checkered flag, and Tony Cairoli wins race 2. That'll be good enough for 3rd overall in the...
The third Grand Prix was in Argentina. In the qualifying race was an intense battle between Antonio Cairoli, Ryan Villopoto and Maximilian Nagel. Ryan Villopoto was pushing Antonio Cairoli all the race. After the great battle in qualifying race, Antonio Cairoli finished in 1st, Villopoto was 2nd and Maximilian Nagel was 3rd. Villopoto showed great pace and speed once again. In the first race, the results were a little bit different than in the qualification. Clement Desalle finished in 1st, Cairoli was 2nd and Maximilian Nagel was 3rd. And Ryan Villopoto, after the great battle, was in 4th. With the less than 4 laps to go, Villopoto still tried to fight for the podium, but his rivals held back. The second race was again very similar compared to the first race. Cairoli led most of the race, but made a big mistake, crashed and gave the first position to Maximilian Nagel. The other riders didn't take advantage of Cairoli's mistake, and he finished 2nd. Clement was 3rd, Villopoto finished 4th again, behind just 1 second of the podium. As in both heats, Ryan finished 4th overall. After the 3 stages, he was also 4th. more than 20 points behind the leader.
We've got a rider off the side of the track. I think that might be one of the locals. And we've got a rider down coming out of this right.
After summing up of the 3 stages, you could say that Ryan Villopoto wasn't like from the other planet, and he didn't beat his rivals by a half a minute every time. It just proves once again how strong the MXGP Championship was at the time. But Ryan Villopoto was always close to the podium. Maybe bad starts, athlete's form and mistakes didn't allow to get higher positions. However, it was very interesting to watch the start of this championship, as the points difference in the overall standings was extremely small, which only leads to additional speculation about who will win the championship.
Same works for Ryan Villopoto. He would have come into today with more confidence had the top 10 and he worked.
Before moving up to MXGP Series, Ryan Villopoto won the 450 final at Daytona. It was his 4th career win at Daytona, moving him within 1 win of Ricky Carmichael's all-time record of 5 Daytona wins. He had previously won races in Phoenix and Oakland during the Supercross season. Also, Ryan Villopoto won main event at Houston's Relay Stadium, bringing his total career Supercross all-time wins number to 38, making him 5th place overall behind Chad Reed. Also, Ryan Villopoto dominated a highly competitive Supercross race at round 16 in New York, collecting his 6th win of the season and 40th of career.
Here in Argentina.
Villopoto's getting pitched out again, breaking into that corner, Paul.
The 4 Grand Prix of the season in Italy Trentino was fateful for Ryan Villopoto. Evgeny Bobryshev won the qualifying race. Ryan Villopoto was again 4th.
He's done a good job of that. And
I was stood there in one of the 125 races. Yeah, Villopoto just getting over it. But how much is he going out of his way to get that now? Because
he's not. He's taking the same line.
First race was phenomenal. All top 4 riders finished in 5 seconds. Antonio Herode won first race in his home GP. Maximilian Nagel was 2nd, just less than a second behind Antonio. 3rd was De Sale, and 4th was again Ryan Villopoto. It was like a magical place for Ryan.
Wasn't able to do it that lap. Oh, he did still make it, but not as clean.
And De Sale followed him.
Yeah, did he really?
Yeah, De Sale did exactly the same.
And this is the
Counting the number of stages before that, Ryan Villopoto finished in 4th place as many as 4 times. In the 2nd race, Ryan Villopoto started in 3rd position and held it for 9 laps. But in the 10th lap he fought with Clement De Sale, and on the finish line the dirt bike overturned and Ryan Villopoto crashed heavily and couldn't longer continue the race.
Listen to the crowd there on their feet. Nagel or De Sale. Nagel comes over the line in 2nd. De Sale 3rd, and he is mad as well. Ryan Villopoto, he hangs on.
After that crash, it turned out the injury is serious and he had no longer continued the MXGP season. After some time, Ryan Villopoto announced his retirement on his official website. That said how Ryan Villopoto's career was over, but the memories of him will remain only the best.
De Sale looking to go through here as well at the bottom. Into this left tower down on that Suzuki at the end of the straight.